Hello, everybody. It is Monday. I'm Richard Osman. Welcome to a brand new week of House of Games. I'm joined by four famous faces all week. They're going to be playing ridiculous games at the end of the week. One of them is going to be walking away with the ridiculous trophy. Who are our players this week? They are Josie Lawrence, Raj Bisram, Laura Whitmore, and Mark Watson. Welcome, one and all. Oh, how lovely to have you all here.
Thank
what
you.
An absolute treat, Josie. How nice to see you. How are you feeling? Are you a quizzer?
I'm one of these. I'm quite slow with things. Like, so objects are either, oh, I know that it's an Ujima flip, and people are like, oh, that's what's his name, and the Ujima flip is normally like a fork.
OK,
and the what's his name is Bruce Springsteen. So if either of those come up, I'll be all right.
So fork and Bruce Springsteen are going to be your specialities.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Raj, how lovely to have you here. We often see you after the show doing Antiques Road Trip, don't we? But how does it feel to be indoors in the House of Games? Is this scary for you?
Very scary indeed. I've been practising a little bit with my daughter, and she gets them straight away. I need about 5 or 10 minutes, so could be a longer week than you expected.
Okay, so between you and Josie, listen, the three of us will form a bubble at this end, okay, where we can take our time and just let the young uns get on with it.
I think so.
Laura, how
Hi.
lovely to have you here. Now, there's a trophy at the end of the week, but also every day there are prizes to be won. Would you like to take a look at our first prize selection?
I would love to.
Excellent. That's the right answer. Thank you. These are the things you could win today. You could choose between, there's the golf umbrella, cricket bat, the sunglasses, the fondue set, which, to be honest, is what everyone takes, and there is the shampoo/hand sanitizer. Laura, what of those do you think would fit your celebrity lifestyle?
I kind of want it all. I think all of it sums me up quite well. The cricket bat, the umbrella. I love cheese, is my favourite food. My lifestyle right there.
Exactly. Well, we'll see. Mark, nice to have you here.
Great to be here.
Stand-up comedians do very, very well, by and large. How does that make you feel, the pressure of that?
That's exactly what I didn't want to hear. What I wanted you to say was no comedian has ever avoided embarrassing themselves.
Yeah, and it's usually the antiques experts who win. Almost always.
There's even more pressure, Raj.
Don't worry,
Raj, if you do worse than Paul Martin, I'll be very, very surprised. He had fun, though.
Good.
That's the main thing. I wish you the very best of luck. Look, lovely to have all four of you here. We're going to have a fun week together. Shall we play House of Games?
Yeah.
Our first round this week is... Sorry, wrong number. OK, I'm going to ask you some questions. All of the answers will have a number somewhere in them. But before you give me the answer, I need you to do something to that number. And the first thing I need you to do is this. Multiply it by 10. Here is your first question. Fingers up buzzers. Annual international rugby competition won by Wales in 2019. Mark.
60 nations.
The 60 nations? Absolutely. The 6 nations becomes the 60 nations. Here's your next one. Multiply this by 10, please. 90s Andrew Marshall sitcom about Bill and Ben and their offspring. That is Josie.
2.4 children.
So 2.4 children.
Take the decimal
20,
point away.
20,
Get rid of the dot.
20 and then
24 children.
Is it 24 children? Well played, Josie. Absolutely, 24 children.
That's the end of the show.
2.4 children becomes 24 children. See
Bit of
how this
editing there as well, maybe.
Here's your next one. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. 2005 comedy film starring Steve Carell as a nerdy electronics store employee.
I know.
I love Steve
title,
Carell.
but I can't do the maths.
Oh, I don't know.
Raj.
240.
is the incorrect answer, I'm afraid.
Sorry.
Worth a guess, though. Laura.
40-year-old virgin with 400-year-old virgin.
The 400-year-old virgin?
Yeah.
Done.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well done, the 400-year-old virgin. Well played. This is what I need you to do to the numbers now. So forget multiply by 10. Now we need to divide by 3.
Oh.
OK, we'll divide by 3.
Put Josie's face.
Yeah. You can sit back if you want, Josie. That's OK. There'll be another round along in a minute, I promise you. That'll be less maths related. Answer me this, please. 1844 Alexandre Dumas novel that introduces the character D'Artagnan. Mark.
The One Musketeer?
The One Musketeer, yeah, just won a buzzer race there. I think everyone had that. It's Three Musketeers becomes the One Musketeer. Next one. What is the title of this song? Laura.
So it's 21 seconds with 7 seconds.
Ah, yeah.
7 seconds?
Yeah.
Is that right? 7 seconds, well done. So solid through.
That's really good.
Very well done, Laura. Here's your next question. Divide this by 3, please. 1935 Hitchcock film adapted from an espionage novel by John Buchan. Okay, good luck with the maths, Mark. Yeah.
13 steps?
Is it the 13 steps?
Yeah.
Absolutely. 39 steps becomes 13 steps. Well played. The next sum is this. I wonder if for all of these answers you could subtract 1,000. So I'm assuming there'll be bigger numbers this time.
Yeah.
So subtract 1,000 from these, please.
Okay.
In the British horse racing calendar, the Flat Racing Classic run first in the year. That is Raj.
The 1,000 guineas.
The 1,000 guineas? Absolutely right, Raj.
Hello, got one.
Raj joins the
I'm
party.
going
Excellent. Here's your next one. Subtract 1,000 from this, please. Collection of tales told by Scheherazade, also known as the Arabian Nights. Mark.
One night, is it?
Is it the One Night? Ah. The One Night. Well done. 1,001 Nights becomes One Night. Final question in this round. The year Neil Armstrong first walked on the moon. Yes, Mark.
The year 969.
Is it the year 969? It is. Well done. 1969 becomes 969. That is the end of our first round. Let's take a look at the scores, shall we? Our first leaderboard of the week. Josie and Raj, you have 1 point each. Laura, you have 2. We have an early leader, 3-point lead for Mark Watson. Well played, Mark. Let's take a look, shall we, at what round 2 is going to be today. It is distinctly average. This is a pairs game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. Josie and Raj are both in third at the moment. Josie, would you like to choose your partner today?
I think I'd like to stay with Raj, actually.
That's lovely. Josie and Raj will play this game. Laura and Mark, you will play as well. Tablets out, please, everybody.
Yep.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You just need to write down an estimate of your answer, OK? And I will take the average of each pair's answer.
OK.
Here's your first one. Write me down an answer for this, please. Have a go at home as well on this one. Including Pope Francis, who was elected in 2013, how many popes have there been? How many popes of the Roman Catholic Church have there been?
I went to a convent and everything, and I haven't a clue.
Oh, you should be able to name them. Wow. What do you think about that one at home? How many popes?
It goes back quite a long way.
Yeah.
They've been doing the Catholic Church for ages.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a long time.
Years. Oh, I'm not sure.
I mean...
What do you think at home? You got a number in mind for this one? Josie, what's your thinking and what's your answer?
Well, my thinking is they go back quite a long way.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if this is too many or too little, but I've said 520, and that's the chimney with the white smoke.
Oh, that's good. Raj, you up or down from 520?
Definitely down.
Definitely down.
OK, I've gone for 62.
62 popes. Let's take a look at your average, which is 291 popes. Laura, what are you
I
thinking?
may have underestimated.
OK. Pope
said-
underestimation.
23.
23.
I just like it as a number. It's a nice number.
Nice number.
It's a lovely number.
It's a lovely
what a lovely
number.
number of popes that would be. Mark, up or down from 23?
I've got into a mess here. I've gone for 300, so similar to the average of those guys.
300. So your average is 161.
I brought the average down in so many ways.
We think there was a half a pope.
Do you remember
at
that
some
half a
point.
pope?
Yeah.
That was a weird few years, wasn't it? So 291, 161 and a half. What do you think at home? Where are you on popes? Let's find out how many popes have there been and who has won the point. 266 popes.
Well done.
Nice answer.
So
266 popes.
Well done.
So you get yourselves a point. Let's take a look at your next question. How many photographs, including selfies, is it estimated the average person in the UK takes in a year?
Oh.
Well, that is impossible.
As many as there are popes, maybe.
This is
You just got to keep going 23 for everything.
Yeah, this is according to a smartphone company.
Cool, because the young people take
Young people
sort
take
of-
loads.
What do you reckon at home? How many photographs do you take, and how does that compare to the British average? Quite hard, this one, isn't it?
Yeah,
because
some
with our
people
phones,
Extremely hard.
Take a lot.
we definitely take a lot
Any.
more.
I've never taken a selfie.
You don't take it?
I've never-
No, but not selfies, but you must take photos.
Oh, yeah, I take photographs.
And you must be, when you're touring around buying stuff as well, you must be taking
Yeah.
photos all the
Yeah,
times of things. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just for reference.
Anyone with a smartphone must be just taking loads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
loads.
Hundreds.
OK, so everyone's locked in. What do you think at home? What have you got? Mark, we'll start with you. What have you gone with?
Very difficult, this. I've gone for 1,000.
So you've got that's about 20 a week. Laura?
You see, I take pictures of if I'm in someone's house and I like their lamp, I'll take a picture of the lamp. Or if I'm out, I'll just take a picture of anything.
Yeah.
Because I just forget everything.
Yeah.
But I just think I went under too much.
250,
yeah,
you're saying?
Yeah.
So 250, about 5 a week.
About 5 a week.
So your average, Mark and Laura?
Sorry, I'm just ruining... every number you put down, I just make it so much lower.
625.
I don't mind that as an
That
average.
doesn't sound crazy. Raj, so you're saying you'll take a lot in your work. What have you
I
gone
do,
with here?
but apart from work, I don't take a lot of photographs, but gone for 1,200.
1,200, says Raj. And Josie, up or down from 1,200?
Well, I've gone the same as Mark, because my sister a couple of weeks ago said she'd had trouble with her phone, and it said that she said, you know how many photos was on my phone? 1,000.
Wow.
So
this is a tribute to your sister.
And that's the phone. Or a piece of bread.
It looks remarkably similar to the chimney we saw in the last drawing, doesn't it? So your average, Josie and Raj, is 1,100. So 625, 1,100. What do you reckon at home? Let's take a look, shall we? How many photographs does the average person take, and who's won the point? Ooh. 884. Wow, 1,000 was very close.
Yeah.
Almost half of those, in fact, more than half. There's 468 are selfies. So more than half the photographs the average person's taking is a selfie. Let's take a look at your final question in this round. According to the latest government figures, how many pigs are there in the UK?
I'm so glad I did my research on pigs.
Surely.
Just to give you a little clue, to the nearest 1,000 is what we're looking for.
The nearest 1,000.
So
Okay.
I'm guessing there's more than 1,000. That is, whoa, how many? Where do you start? What do you reckon on this one at home? Where are you going with this? How many pigs in the UK? Everyone is locked in. What do you think at home on this one? What do you think?
Oh, dear, I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh, brilliant. Well, in which case, we may start with you, Josie. What's your terrible mistake?
I did 60,000.
Yeah.
And then thought, oh, I'll draw a pig. So I hit the delete thing to have a better... And so whilst drawing a pig, which looks like a fox...
Yes.
I missed the O off the 60.
We'll have 60,000.
So there are now only 6,000 pigs.
I'm sure there's more than 6,000. We'll give you 60,000 as your answer, Josie. And Raj, up or down?
Up.
500, 500,000 pigs. That's such a great title for an autobiography, isn't it? Raj and Josie, let's take a look at your average. How many pigs are there?
Sorry, Raj.
You are saying 280,000. Laura, what's your thinking here?
Well, it's the actual sequel of 500,000 pigs. It's 1,000,000 pigs.
1,000,000 pigs.
Yeah.
1,000,000 pigs, says Laura.
Yeah, starting
and
off
Mark,
around
up
there.
or down from 1,000,000?
Up. I'm now almost certain I've overpigged. I've got 3 million pigs.
3 million pigs. So your average is 2 million.
I think we could have messed this up now.
No, that sounds good.
So 280,000 or 2 million. Let's find out, shall we? How many pigs are there in the UK? 280,000, 2 million. Who's winning the point? How many pigs? 4,060,000.
A lot of packets of ham.
Yeah, 4,060,000.
Yeah.
You got the 60,000 bit perfectly.
Oh, yes.
That is the end of that round. If you put your tablets away, please. 4 million pigs. There you go.
Incredible.
And let's take a look at the scores. 2 rounds down. Oh, lovely and close. Look at that, Josie, Raj and Laura. You'll have 3. Mark, 3-point lead on 6. Well played.
We needed that last one.
3 points is nothing at all. There's 3 rounds to go, in fact, and our next round on Monday's House of Games is... Win when they're singing. Now, I'm going to play you the first few bars of a song. We will then drop the music out entirely. I want you to press your buzzer when you think the first singing occurs in that song. Oh. So you hear the first few bars, and then boom. OK, shall we play our first song?
Yeah.
OK, so at home, press your stopwatches now. Raj is in, Mark's in, Laura's in, Josie's in. There we go. So Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison.
Great song.
Let's take a look at your timings. Raj, you were first.
Oh, dear, that's
pretty
tight.
close.
I was late.
Laura was
thought we all
the
did
last there. So, what number have you got at home? Shall we have a little listen and see who's won the first point?
Yeah.
This is a great game.
This is such a fun game. I love it.
14.61. Everybody very close on that one.
Very tight.
Very well done if you got even closer at home. 14.61 was the answer there.
So you were close.
Wow.
So at home, reset your stopwatches and press start now. I like the fact Laura went in early and everyone just went, yeah. I think I trust Laura on this
You can't
one.
help it if you see someone go.
Is it Love Machine?
Girls allowed, isn't it?
Yeah, Girls Aloud, a love machine. Absolutely right. And let's take a look at your timings. Much quicker that time. So 8.51 for
slow.
Laura. And
I was
Mark,
too fast.
less than a second later. But everyone, as soon as Laura pressed, everyone panicked.
I know, I just guessed.
It's true.
It is absolutely
true, Laura.
You're thinking, it looks like she'd know. It looks like she'd know.
Have you looked at how well I've done so far with these?
I just hope we didn't go too early.
Yeah, that was just a reactions test.
Let's take a look. What have you got at home? What number have you got? And let's see who has won the point. Oh, you let us stray, Laura. 12.33. Mark gets another point.
Fluke the point by being slightly slower than the rest of you there. That's
Yeah, finally, slow reactions have paid off.
Yeah.
Final song now. At home, press your stopwatches now. There we go. So Ring My Bell by Anita Ward. Laura's gone in first, and Mark, again, left it till the end.
Not sure. I think I was
worked
maybe...
for him last
I
time.
need to be doing what you're doing.
What do you want at home on this one, on Ring My Bell? Let's take a look. Who has won the point? Mark again with the point. Well done, Mark Watson. That's the end of that round. Terrific round for Mark there.
Absolutely.
Somehow.
I'm waiting for the backlash now. basically.
Oh, you wait. Oh, round 4. Oh, the backlash.
False sense of security, that's what it is.
Oh, don't worry, I've got no sense. The bigger you lead, the more of an idiot you'll eventually look.
Let's take a look at these scores. They make an intriguing pattern, I will say that. Josie, Raj and Laura, you each have 3. And Mark, you have 9. Well done. Let's take a look at round 4, shall we? Today it's going to be... Where is Kazakhstan? We play this on our tablets, so tablets out, everybody. And I'm going to show you a map. And today's map is this. Map of Australia, Australasia, Oceania, whatever you want to call it. That's your map. And I want you to find a series of things for me. And the person who gets closest to these things will win themselves a point. The first thing I would love you to find, if you could, the Petronas Towers. Petronas Towers, where are they? What do you think at home? Have a little point to the screen.
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know at all.
I don't even know, Meg.
So, Josie, did you know the answer to this, or were you guessing?
No, of course I
So
don't.
not a clue. So what?
I don't even know. I think it's a beautiful name, the Petronas Towers. It sounds
Gorgeous,
like
right?
something from Greek mythology or something.
So let's see where Josie has gone. Sort of at the top of Australia. Raj, did you have a clue as to the actual answer here?
I thought the Petronas Towers was in Malaysia,
Okay.
but I wasn't sure where that was.
It's kind of Indonesia-y.
Yes,
But,
of course.
but if it is Malaysia, it's
I
not
was
too
only
far away.
thinking about Australia.
Me too.
Laura, what were you thinking?
Hadn't a clue.
Okay,
At
excellent.
all. But I was like, I've been to Sydney and Melbourne and that side, and I've never heard of it before, so I just went the other side.
Ah, clever.
See?
So you ruled a few things out. So you're on the other side of Australia. There you go, at the top again. Mark.
I've been around Australia a bit and I've never come across the Petronas Towers, so I just went for whack it up in the Northern Territory somewhere. But now Raj has spoken, I think there's a strong chance it's somewhere in Southeast Asia
Yes.
or in yeah.
Let's see where Mark is. I like the sound of now Raj has spoken.
Yes, Raj has spoken.
Sound.
Now, listen, I don't want to spoil the jeopardy of this, But Raj is exactly right. The Petronas Towers are in Kuala Lumpur
Wow.
in Malaysia. You're quite right. And where is Malaysia?
Yeah.
Just above. Well played, Raj. Get yourself a point. Nicely done. Well played, Raj. Well
done,
played at home.
Raj.
You got that. I wonder if you can find this for me, please. The host city of the 2018 Commonwealth Games. Where was that? Do you know this one at home?
Oh, dear.
Raj, we will start with you. Do you know the answer to this?
No, I thought it might be Sydney.
OK. It's on that side, isn't it, Sydney? That's for sure. Laura, what were you thinking?
Similar to Raj, I thought Sydney.
OK, lovely, gone Sydney as well. Mark, what was your thinking? Are we triple Sydneyed?
No, I know where it was. It's Brisbane. But perhaps ironically, where I think Brisbane is where these guys think Sydney.
OK.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Let's take a look at Mark. Oh, what a cluster we have here.
Actually, it's kind of worked well that I've been a bit higher up.
Isn't it a cluster? Are you
I'm going to
joining us,
change all
Josie?
that.
Oh, excellent.
Well, I thought Sydney, but I don't know where Sydney is.
There we go. So 3 Sydneys and a Brisbane, although the Brisbane and the 2 Sydneys are the same place and the other Sydney is elsewhere. Well, it will shock you to learn it was in the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast is just south of Brisbane. So we now have another question, which is, where on earth is Brisbane?
Where is Brisbane?
And who has won the point? Where is Brisbane? Oh, Laura, you were closest there. Well done, Laura. This is your final one. I wonder if you could find this, please. The island of Bali, a popular tourist destination. Island of Bali. Where is that? Bali, somewhere everyone's heard of, but I mean,
I was there about 2 years ago.
no.
Yeah, and I can't work out where it is.
There we go. Everyone is locked in. What do you think at home there? Do you know where Bali is? So, Laura, you've been.
Yeah.
Where have you put it on the map? Are you comfortable with your answer?
I'm not comfortable, actually, no.
You're certainly on an island.
I'm on an island, yeah.
I'll give you that. Mark?
Bali's off Indonesia, isn't it, I think? But the trouble is, I don't know what Indonesia is because there's just an absolute mess up there, the map.
So let's see where Mark is. Very close, also on an island. Josie, what was your thinking?
Well, it's very difficult to know. I would love to go to Bali, but I don't know where it is amongst that
that's
cluster.
a prize on Tuesday.
Yay!
That or the umbrella.
So
open
I
up the
kind
doors
of
and straight on
used
the
the
plane.
force, really. I either was going to go to the top bit or down there, and I went down near Mark, actually, I think.
OK.
Oh, very near me.
And Raj, what are you thinking?
Nowhere near the other 3.
OK,
So
excellent.
this won't be
Death or
difficult.
glory, this.
Here we go. The voice of Raj. Where is Raj? Wow.
Yeah.
None of you are on Bali. One of you is on New Caledonia. One of you is on Timor. One of you is on Timor-Leste. One of you is on East Nusa. But one of you has got to be closest to Bali. I mean, that's the game. What do you think at home? Where are you? Where is Bali and who's won the points?
Oh.
Laura gets it again. Well done, Laura. Tablets away, please, everybody. That is our 4th round done. And let's take a look at our leaderboard. Josie, you have 3. Raj, you have 4. Good round for Laura there with 5. Mark Watson takes a 4-point lead into our final round. Well played, Mark. And our final round is, as always, answer smash. So fingers on buzzers, everyone. Point for a correct answer. Don't forget, in this round, you can get a point off for an incorrect answer. So any time we'll take a point off. You'll see a picture, you'll see a clue underneath. Smash them together, please.
OK.
Your first category is Matts and Matthews. So those will be the pictures, and there will be a clue underneath. Who is the lead singer of the band Blur? That is Laura.
Matt Damon Albarn.
Matt Damon Albarn?
Wow, God, that was quick.
Well done, that was quick. Matt Damon Albarn. Well played, Matt Damon Albarn. Next question. Next, Matt. What is the name of James Corden's character in Gavin and Stacey? Yes, Laura.
Matt Smithy.
Well played, Laura.
Nice.
Matt Smith and Smithy.
Coming for you.
Stop this, Laura. Stop it
Coming
now.
for you.
Yeah, next, Matt. What type of triangle has one interior angle that's equal to 90 degrees? That is Mark.
Oh, hang on. Matthew right-angle triangle.
Matthew right-angle triangle?
So good.
Correct, well done. Matthew Wright and right-angle triangle. Next category. Garments. So the picture will be garments and there'll be a clue underneath. Which ice cream flavour has a name that is the Italian for all fruits? That is Laura.
Tutti Frutti? Was that?
Oh, I can't give it to you, I'm afraid. You lose a point, Laura. Raj.
Tutti...
I know what I was saying.
Tutti frutti.
Yeah, I can't. It's not quite there, Raj. I'm so sorry. You lose a point as well. Oh, Mark.
I feel like I'm stealing it, but too fruity.
Oh, tutti.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
No, you got it wrong as well.
Oh, God, no,
I mean,
I ought to know it, hadn't I? I was going to do that one.
Everyone's got exactly the right answers. They just haven't smashed them together properly.
Oh,
Josie.
tutti fruit tutu.
It is not. All four of you. This is what happens on Monday. It is tutti frutti.
Yeah.
Oh, tutti frutti.
So tutu and tutti frutti,
Yeah.
tutti frutti.
It was a smashing issue.
I so nearly got that wrong myself.
If
Just
we all got it wrong together,
Just-
though,
just
doesn't
that
make me feel
final
like a
note.
team.
A point off everyone. That's
Everyone
really
loses
lovely.
a point.
Everyone loses a point,
How
yay.
lovely.
God, yes.
Yeah. Two tutti frutti was the answer. Well done if you said that at home. Here's your next garment and your next clue. Julie Christie and Donald Sutherland starred in which 1973 film set in Venice? Josie.
Tuxedo, don't look now.
There we go. Tuxedo, don't look now. Well played. Tuxedo and don't look now. Well played, Josie. Point to you. Next category. We're done for Monday's House of Games. That was an interesting final round, wasn't it? Let's take a look at our final leaderboard, shall we? Who is our first winner on this week's House of Games? By 3 points, Mark Watson is Monday's winner on House of Games. Well done, Mark. Mark, you won yourself a prize.
Oh, yeah, I
Nice,
forgot
wasn't
about
it?
that.
Yeah. Which of these would you like to take home with you?
I'm a sports lover. I had my eye on that cricket bat right at the start. I love the cricket bat.
Really? You're taking home? OK, Mark Watson takes home a House of Games cricket bat. Yeah. Congratulations, Mark. Let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard. These are the points you'll take through to tomorrow. Mark taking through the maximum of 4. Laura, you'll be taking 3. And Josie and Raj taking through 2 points each. Shall we do it all again tomorrow?
Yes.
Absolute pleasure. I'll see you here, same time, same place tomorrow. We'll see you as well, same time, same place on the House of Games.
This is like winning my ashes.
Oh.
That makes you sound
Well, not like winning your ashes.
Yeah.
That's a terrible prize, isn't it?
Would you like the fondue set on Mark Watson's ashes?